Hello and welcome to another Sligo Show Short with myself, Brendan Tierney. Today we're joined by Dylan McGloin of No Promises Theatre. Dylan, you're very welcome to the Sligo Show.
Cheers, Brendan. Thank you so much for having us on.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So you have a big show, Harmfulness of Tobacco.
Yes.
Coming up in the Nest, April 16th, 17th. Before we get into it, so people have that locked in now. Okay. So tell us about the show.
Yeah, Harmfulness of Tobacco by Anton Chekhov. It was written about the late 1800s. He would have seen one of the earliest non-smoking campaigns in Europe, and this is in such as early stages of his career, and he actually rewrote it twice so he rewrote it twice.
Did he have strong reviews each time about the harmfulness?
More comedic, actually. The first one was way more dramatic, but his second time was a much more lighter take, which is the one folks will be seeing, a much more comedic take. So the basic premise is that it is a henpecked husband who's been forced to give a lecture by his wife on the evils of tobacco while being a heavy smoker and having no knowledge or education about even talking to people in the first place.
Right, okay.
So he's totally just thrown in front of this audience and he has a total meltdown. Doesn't know what to talk about, how to stand, how to address people, and he starts telling people his woes. He finds it easier just to let everything out in front of his lecture hall. It's like giving someone the mic and they get to finally be themselves. And he has just his wife always in the background looking at him.
Giving him dirty looks.
Giving the dirty looks, you know what I mean? So it's a fun piece of Chekhov that's kind of niche, not very well known, and allows us as a young theatre collective to kind of give our own spin on it, our own adaptation of it.
Okay, so, and how many in the cast? Or
so it's actually just one person show.
I was going to say, it was a one person show. Okay,
one person. You can say two, as there is the figure of the wife that is looting over in between the audiences. But yeah, it is a, you would say, like a monologue piece.
Right, okay.
Short play.
Is it yourself on stage? Or?
No.
Okay,
so I'm directing the piece, but it is performed by Kyle Conlon.
Okay.
Who is a Sligo native and actor himself. And yeah, so it's just a one-person show. Yeah, short piece. Yeah.
How long is the show?
It's about 30 minutes.
Right, because I often go one person, like, to remember all those lines and have no bounce back or over.
Yeah.
So I'm always admiration of doing that.
And what we're doing is, because we're a physical theatre company initially, and that we're just kind of now going into contemporary modern or Euro plays and ourselves and finding our new language in that. So we're going to be adapting it a bit with more of the physical humour as well, and not just the text, and that we really get an essence of what we're about and give it to a new flavour to Sligo.
Brilliant. Well, tell us a bit more. Tell us about No Promises and where it came about.
Yeah. So No Promises Theatre Collective is an international ensemble based right here in Sligo. We've worked in countries of France and Estonia, mostly because we are made up of Irish, French and Estonian members.
I see.
As a collective in its early stages, we are in a lot of duality of, we have 6 core collective members of both Irish, French and Estonian. So we have myself, I'm the director designer of the company. We have Brian Devaney, who's one of the co-founders, Blue Raincoat member.
Guy,
He is also one of the directors of the companies himself, directing pieces and also performance as well. Doris Vatra, who is an Estonian performing artist and maker and visual artist as well, and DJ as well. Kyle Conlon, like I said, Sligo native, born and bred here. We have Nell Garcia, who's also a co-founder of the company. And then we have our newest member, Ellen Gilmartin, who is a performer and she edits all our material as well. So as a young collective, we've been very lucky to have been funded by the Arts Council, local county council offices, Shawbrook. We've been funded by and gone to France to develop work. We're going to Japan next year. I'm very delighted to say.
So hold on, you're going to Japan. What, you've the piece you're creating, or you're going to put on a piece that's already created?
So we're devising...
You might be able to tell me now.
Not at all, but we're devising a piece of Irish theatre to bring to Japan as a translation.
That's amazing. So how long has the group been together?
3 years, 2023. And it came together as a joke of Kyle, Nell and Brian going, well, we start a theatre collective or a company or a thing. And, you know, one of them went, sure, we'll do it, but like no promises. And so that became the gag of what we are, because we are No Promises of, we have ties to, you know, the Waldorf Acting School in Estonia that they do shows there. We've gone to France to develop work that has been commissioned right here with Corge Arts Festival that we did it for last year, Broken Clay. And we're actually bringing that to Dublin Theatre Festival as part of the Slingshot residency this April.
One of the best things to do in the Sligo show, you find out all these things that you go, I never even knew it was there. And I love being able to hopefully get more and more people seeing that you're there. So.
And we're just delighted to be able to say we are a rural-based company that is able to work on an international scale and be funded and supported by so many great people, such as Michael Keegan-Dolan from Trochdowsa, who's been a great kind of mentor and giving words of wisdom to us. John Scott from Irish Modern Dance, Gar St. Lazare, Irish company based in France. Judy and Conor Lovett, just fantastic people who helped us develop help work. And of course, Corja Arts Festival and Blue Raincoat Theatre Company, who have just given so much in support.
Would you kind of sell yourselves as being a little bit of a different style in your theatre?
Yeah, very different. Like, we're very much influenced by them, of course, being our most professional theatre company with their own venue as well, which is such a rare treat to be able to work in that environment, to get to meet the members of Blue Raincoat on a more personal level of where their home is, where they get to work and make and create. And so, of course, we're influenced by that, but we feel very confident in that what No Promises can offer going now into more full-scale productions from work in progresses, showcases that we've had in Sligo, that we can offer something new and adventurous within the Sligo audience, and that we're able to bring our adaptations into the grey space of what is the black and white theatre.
Brilliant. And this is on in the Nest,
which
is another space that's really woken up, I suppose, in the last couple of years. And I don't know who's directly responsible for all of that, but it seems to have, I know Brian and some of the guys I think have been hugely involved in that. But if walk in there, what's in there? You know what I mean? For someone that's never gone in,
there is so much happening.
Yeah,
we have a variety of what we offer as No Promises, of workshops, and also a series of Chekhov plays. So this is the first in a series of Chekhov plays that we're going to be doing this year. We also have Rumble Studios. So when you, So when you go to Rumble Studios, that you have the brilliant bands that are rehearsing there also have it as a venue space for facilitating their own gigs. And of course you have Sophia's vertical fitness downstairs as well. So, and music generation. There is just so much happening in the Nest.
In that little building, which is not little, it's in the front.
And being the resident theatre company of the space, that we're also able to, that we've started an initiative called the Bag of Cats Award, which is purely off our own backs, that we're taking emerging Sligo artists that have graduated from ATU Sligo and showing them how to produce, apply for funding, set up their own paths as artists, because we've all been there as freelancers and been in that early stages of not knowing what to do or where to go. And so we wanted to take some initiative in guiding people who are recently graduated, just about to graduate and step into the big band world of finding their own feet when it comes to making artwork and staying active in this field, and how hard it is. So we just want to give so we would just want to give our hand in supporting that in being freelance artists.
Well, I've had a very innovative evening here with the different guests I've on. Everyone's so kind to each other, and they're all trying to help, and well done. And obviously there's a huge space down there, the new theatre down at the ATU. It escapes my mind now. The beautiful new building they have.
Yes.
I can't think what it's called.
I think it's just called the Black Box. There's no been official name to it, because it was the Black Box before. But you should come down. So I'm actually directing the graduation show with them this year. That's the 14th and 15th of May. It's just a student showcase, but we're also instead of an established text, the students will be devising a brand new piece of work for audiences to come and see something like that.
So look, Sligo is riddled with talent and creativity, but it's lovely to hear there's another little hub now. Well, it's 3 years old now, but I mean, it's growing, and then the whole Nest, as you just described, all the stuff that's going on in it, so. And if there was people watching with maybe adults or maybe people with kids going, they'd love to get more into it. Would they say, keep an eye out for what you're doing? Could you pop into the Nest? Is it open certain days, or what's the kind of format?
I think the best thing would be to contact us on our website. If you're looking for anything specific, and even just, I would say to even young people or people who are looking to get into arts or interested in the work that we make, that they can check out our website, No Promises Theatre Collective. They can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, that there's a contact page. Now,
is it No? K-N-O?
K-N-O-W. And that is the play on words with No Promises. Yes, but
someone's Google or typing in that website, so K-N-O-W. Promises Theatre Company.
And it just comes that we're allowed to dive into different fields of work, from anything from physical theatre to clown, to devising, to writing, to interdisciplinary works, and that it all comes under the umbrella of No Promises, because that's our guarantee with audiences. No promises. When you come into a No Promises show.
Marvellous. Well, it's April 16th and 17th. It's evening time, I assume?
Yes.
It's 7, 8. What's the time?
So 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. The good old theatre time.
Matinee show on the 17th at 5 o'clock.
Oh, great. Okay. And it's Harmfulness of Tobacco, which in itself would make you go, I have to go and see what this is about. But you said it is a fun comedy.
Comedy.
One man, one act.
One man,
one act.
One man, one lecture, one mental breakdown.
That's the tag. That's the setup. Well, Dylan, thanks for coming in. Thanks for what you're doing. I love the innovativeness and the creativity and the help you're giving to others as well. So it sounds like a great little hub you have down there. And if depending on what's the diary like, it sounds like a great place to go and see if I'm around. But anyone else watching, go and check it out. And tickets?
Tickets are €10.
Okay.
There are 2-for-1 deals for sale.
Okay.
And also with every ticket purchase, there's a free glass of wine.
Oh, this is getting better. Hold on now, you're going to be oversold. People who just come in and say, oh, well, we couldn't get in, but we'll sit in the path.
They'll just be sitting downstairs. And as well, with every ticket being with a chance to win a €50 voucher to the Harp Tavern.
Okay, so it's a tenner for a ticket. There's 2 for 1. You get a glass of wine and a chance to win €50 for the Harp Tavern. Well, that's you can't go wrong with that.
Can't get sweeter than that.
Absolutely. Well, the best of luck with your production and all the projects you're doing, and should come in again if you have something else going on.
Absolutely, will do. We have loads coming up. We're a very busy collective, working all over the world as quick as we can, and to be based in Sligo has actually just been a true honour. It really has been.
Lovely.
To just be showcased from here.
Well done. We'll see you again next time. So
thank you, Brendan.
Thanks again to Dylan McGloin there from the No Promises Theatre Group, who are putting on Harmfulness of Tobacco, the one-act, one-man show on April 16th and 17th at the Nest. So your tickets available with the free wine and the raffle and all that. So go and check out that show. It sounds amazing. Thanks to Brian behind the cameras for all the magic, and thanks to the Hawkswell for our lovely space here. We'll see you all again next time.
The Sligo Show is produced by Pixel Productions and hosted by Brendan Tierney. If you need video for your business or live event or would like to appear on the show, send us a message today.